Welcome back. We're here with Dr. Michael Cook, who is the founder and formulator of the Lead Eraser right here, and his daughter Maggie Cook, who is the president and founder of Herbaceous. And Maggie, I'll tell you, we just heard such a touching story about your life and about 12 years that you just missed out on. And you are whole and healthy now.
Yes.
And it's because of these miraculous products, because of CBD.
It
right?
is. Yeah, correct.
And so you started a company to tell everybody about these amazing products called Herbaceous.
Correct.
And tell us about Herbaceous and what you want to do with that.
Okay, so I found that I was so amazed with the healing power of CBDs and what it was able to do for me, and then I found out that I'm not alone. If you look online, just go onto YouTube, you can find tons and tons of videos of children whose seizures are literally stopped in their tracks by this incredible product, just with hemp oil. It's amazing. So the problem is that most of these things, most people don't know how to get access to them.
Yeah,
and most people don't know that they're 100% legal for everyone to take in every single state. You don't need a medical marijuana license because there's no THC. They're legal to take with you on planes. You can take it anywhere, and your kids can have them, your elderly parents can have them. Everyone can benefit from them. Your pets can have them. We even have we even have pet.
So CBD is good for animals.
CBDs are great for anybody because your body has a natural endocannabinoid system in the brain, and pretty much every cell has an endocannabinoid, works with the endocannabinoid system. So even animals have it. So we have products for cats, dogs, and horses right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is.
Treats that the dogs can eat. We have powders that you can shake on.
So it's...
Well, that's amazing. Well, tell us, you have some samples here.
We do. Okay,
tell us about these.
We have a huge variety of products, and this is only a tiny, tiny portion of it. But we have a few of our favorites here. The first one is a liposomal formula, which means that the particles of the medicine are nano-sized. They're at the absolute smallest size that they could possibly be. And you hold it under your tongue, and this makes it so that it gets through the blood-brain barrier.
So it goes right into the system.
So it goes right into your system. It doesn't have to go through your digestive tract.
Wow.
It doesn't have anything. So the effect is almost immediate.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Wow.
Okay, so we have a few of the liposomal formulas, and then we have this wonderful gel that is mango flavored, which is great for kids who have seizure disorders, who have other problems, because it's mango flavored and you can put it in the juice and shake it up. It's water soluble, so it's fantastic because they can't even taste it. They don't have to take a pill. They don't have to hold anything under their tongue. It's super easy. Or if you have an elderly parent, they are tired of taking so many pills.
Sure.
And none of these products will at all mess with, harm your daily regimen for your pharmaceuticals. So if you're on heart medication, if you're a diabetic, and you're on insulin,
so it's perfectly safe.
It's perfectly safe. It's 100% safe, and it won't have any drug interactions, which is incredible.
Amazing. Now, what do we have on this one?
Okay, so this is actually our pill form. So we have lots of different delivery methods, but this is a pill form, and it has turmeric in it, and it has a lot of different extra herbs that are helpful for different parts. This is specifically a muscle and joint support, but we also have a digestive formula that's really great, and so it works with different herbs to sort of bring out the best in the product.
So for seizures, it's a must, it sounds like.
For seizures, it's a must.
How about chronic pain? Is
Chronic
it good for
pain
that?
is incredible. It's one of the world's best anti-inflammatories. And actually...
and analgesic.
Actually, the U.S. government doesn't hold very many patents. They don't really like to be in the patent holding business.
Right.
However, they do have a patent for cannabis as an antioxidant and a neuroprotectant. So what's really great is that we're finding that people who have traumatic brain injuries, so people who were in sports or who have had a lot of concussions, or people who are suffering from dementia, benefit from CBDs because it actually protects your brain and it helps repair the damage that's already been caused.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, I can take these CBD products with my lead eraser. Is that okay?
Of course. Oh my gosh, it would be amazing to put together.
I thought I'd throw that in for you.
Oh, that's
Yes.
very good. That's
Yes.
very well.
If
we
you wanna
work
be the-
together.
If you want to really pamper your body, you should use both of these products.
I love the taste of that lead.
I know,
It's
it's
just
amazing.
amazing.
This
It really
clears
is.
it out.
Uh-huh.
Clears out the irritants, the poisons, the toxins.
Yeah.
And this repairs the damage. That's the difference.
So
Okay.
if you have lead poisoning, if you have lead in your system, if you have heavy metals, and they of course affect the way your brain functions.
Absolutely.
And when you need to repair that, you can use the CBDs.
Wow. It's just amazing, and your story is just spectacular. I want to ask you a question about that, because you talked about you had lost hope, and I don't
Absolutely.
know how. I mean, it's hard to imagine what that's like when you have that hopeless feeling. That you have nothing without hope. I mean, what else is there? And here you had your mom and your dad that were just doing this research, and everybody's working for you. And I just want to ask you, what is your mom and dad? What do they mean to you now?
Oh, they mean everything. I truly wouldn't be here without them.
Yeah.
Most people would love for their child to just be out of the house at
Yeah.
18. I went out of the house to go to college, and I came back because I was so sick, and they literally had to care for me like I was in grade school again. They had to drive
Wow.
me everywhere because you can't drive when you have seizures.
Sure.
They took me to every doctor's appointment. They did every research thing that they possibly could. Tried everything. And then they helped my spirits as well.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so it was really,
It's got to be a special feeling, special bond.
it is. It's incredible. I'm so lucky. There were so many.
Yeah.
We have some close family members and friends, but especially my parents, and it really, I'm very, very
Absolutely.
grateful.
Well, Doc, let me ask you. This young lady was a little baby at one time. You held her in one hand, right?
I helped
Well,
bring
no,
her into
I
this
was pretty
world.
big.
And
Not one
she
hand.
grew up, and then all of a sudden, she's healthy and she's doing all these things with dreams and goals, and
She
and
was
all
a
of a
champion
sudden,
equestrian. She
Yeah.
was a straight A student. Everybody loved her. She was
but then
cute
it
as a
disappeared.
button.
It just all went away. And tell us what your thoughts are. What your feelings, your emotions, the things you went through as a father.
Well, no one can possibly understand it unless they've gone through
Yeah.
it. Thank God we didn't lose her,
Yes.
but we almost lost her so many times. I lost count.
Yeah.
And
Thank Obamacare too.
yeah. Well, Obamacare helped us a lot
Yeah.
because we had no health care coverage. We spent, we had bills in excess of $500,000 for her.
Because I
Wow.
started with insurance, then I was dropped, and then it was called a pre-existing condition.
Sure.
So
Right.
a seizure, just paying out of pocket for a seizure disorder, is very, very expensive. And the meds, that's the other thing. The meds for the seizure that medication alone was $500 a month. And
Yeah.
I was on 10 different prescriptions.
Wow.
Prescriptions for my heart, prescriptions for the things that the other prescriptions were doing to me. And so and then we were spending money on doctor's visits and everything. And so by buying the CBDs,
Which is comparatively cheap
it's
Yeah.
compared to a lot of
So-
medications. It's very affordable.
and we have so many different delivery methods that we really have something for everyone's budget, which
Absolutely.
is really nice.
Absolutely. We could talk about this for hours. I'm mesmerized just sitting here listening to you guys, but we're just about out of time. But if we if we're watching this program and we know somebody or something is happening to us where we think these products could really help us, or if we probably all of us need the Lead Eraser, how do we get these products? How do we get a hold of you? How do we find out more?
Dr. Cook?
Well, thank you. Well, it's a little difficult right now because our websites aren't quite live yet. We're still working on them.
Okay.
I put up a couple of amateur websites and everybody said no, those aren't good enough. So we took them down and we're putting up more. So we do have a phone number that you can call us from,
Okay.
and I'm going to give that to you right now, but I can't remember it right off the top of my head.
Well, I assume your website would be the Lead Eraser. Is that right?
Yeah,
The-
my website is theleaderaser.com.
Okay.
That's going to be up pretty soon.
Perfect.
Hers
The
is
Herbaceous website is going to be shopherbaceous.com.
Shopherbaceous.com.
Correct, and
Well-
that's going to be up live soon. But we are already available on Twitter. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Right.
We'd
Okay.
love to hear from you. You can see all of our products and the new exciting things that we
Perfect.
have in store.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
It's
you.
been just a delight, and we gotta have you back on so we can hear more about this. It's just amazing.
Thank you
So
for
thank you
having
for
us.
joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you.